Hi my YouTuber friends, it's Punk again with another video. Yes, it's dark out here, so you can't see too much. So I'm walking my dog this morning. It's about, what time is it? It's about 5 o'clock actually. I walk my dog early in the morning when I park my van in my location. It's a cold morning. It's supposed to rain today actually. It's supposed to rain this morning about 10. I was supposed to do some window cleaning. Got a couple of Dunkin' Donuts to clean, a couple other places to window clean this morning, but I'm not going to go in today, so. Cause it's supposed to start raining raining anyway, by 10. So I'm not gonna go out because customers always complain when they don't want you to do the windows when it's gonna rain because defeats the purpose of cleaning the windows. So anyway, that's fine. And plus, I gotta go to my supermarket, my other job later today anyway by 1 o'clock. Anyway, I just saw something. I said, while I'm walking my dog, I said, let me talk. Let's talk. Is it cheaper to do alternative living than to live a regular life, like pay an apartment? Okay, I'll start like this. An average apartment is about $1,300. Let's say $1,300 a regular apartment. No, let's say 12. Sake of argument. And then you have living at your house. A mortgage is like $2,500 a month. So my light on my camera don't go too far, so you can't see my dog. You see my dog? See? You see a little bit? There you go. You see a bit of it there. There he is walking. Depending where he is, there you go. The street lights kind of helping anyway. So I got little cuffs in my mind. Anyway, just bear with me. Just bear with me with the darkness as I walk my dog. As you can watch that video. So living alternatively, no, you can't do it here. Straight not here. Not here. Oh, further down. I don't want to shit right there either. He wants to shit right on someone's house. Abandoned place, do it right there. There you go. Yeah, we're walking. On there. You look like watching me. Got cars going by. Oh, everybody's going to work. Crazy. Oh yeah, cross the road. He's got to cross the road. I'm back. Oh, it's cold out here. Chilly. Okay, you can do your number 2 here. Go ahead, Scrappy. You do your thing. Go ahead. Do your thing. Anyway, so what I was saying, I'm getting off track here. Is living alternatively or living at your van or RV cheaper than renting a regular apartment or house or paying mortgage? A mortgage? He's looking for a place. He's looking for a place to do his things. I want to show you that part. He's looking for somewhere. He's looking for a good spot. The number 2. What's he looking for? What are you looking for? Looking for a place? He's all over the place. I think on the number 2. So go to number 2 then. Oh well, look for a spot. You look for a spot. I want to take that picture. Let's take a picture of the streets. While he's doing his business. Yeah. Is it cheaper than living out of your apartment? And the answer to that is, and this is my opinion, because I watched a few videos and people were saying living at your van or RV is no cheaper than living in an apartment or house. And I agree and disagree. And I'll tell you how I disagree. It depends on how you do it. Well, living at your van, yes. Living at your van, yes, it is cheaper. It can be cheaper, but it's not free. RV now, on the other hand, I think it's no different, depending on where you are. Because the size of the RVs, well, let's start like this. I'm in a friendly state. Up north where I live, they're friendly with parking, basically on the streets. See, parking everywhere. There's parking on the streets. But in California and certain other places, they're more stricter. You can't park in there's plenty of towns and cities that are very unfriendly to RV people or people who live alternatively or people who live at their vans. Because as far as they're concerned, you must have a proper dwelling to live. I think it's just another way for the Matrix to force people to live somewhere so they can track you. I think that's the problem. That's why they want to face to track you. Got a camper trailer right there. I won't mind buying that camper trailer. Look at that nice little camper trailer, ready? Now that I won't mind buying. But I made my own anyway. It's too late now. They're expensive. That's why those are like 7-8 grand now. They're expensive. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Got distracted there. So with an RV, because you cannot park on the street with an RV, you have to pay You have to pay to park the RV in an RV park. But if you live out your van, as I do it part-time, you can park for free. And that's why I chose a van versus an RV. The closest thing to an RV I'd buy if I would do it would be a Class B, because a Class B is basically an extended van with living quarters. You have these trucks too. Look at these trucks here. There's trucks there too. You can live in those trucks too. But we'll talk about that in another video and stuff like that, you know. But like I said, back to what I was saying, I keep getting distracted because I'm walking. That's the thing when you're walking around. Is it cheaper to live in your van or RV or live alternatively than to rent an apartment? And like I said before, it depends. Put it this way. When okay, there's two people who have a car and a van. You have a van and you have an apartment and you're paying rent. Let's cross the road quick. Cars are coming, I'm gonna go quick. And you pay rent. Your rent is $1,200, and then you still, on top of that, you still got to pay for your insurance for your car, your van, sorry, or camper trailer, or whatever. Now, when you live out your van full time, and you have no apartment, you are not paying that $1,200 anymore. You're just paying insurance for the van. So, people say, yes, Scarpunk, it may be cheaper then because you're not paying that $1,200 anymore. But if you're one of those people that are nomad, who live at your van, but you're a nomad, you travel all over the place, then it can work out to be expensive. So they say it'd be more expensive because instead of paying that rent, you're paying that gas. But even if you buy a lot of gas and you're traveling, it still don't come to $1,200 a month in gas prices. So technically it's cheaper. But I think the reason why it seems expensive and it seems the same is because the way they do it. Because there's a way to do it. Probably you squander your money a lot, you spend your money too fast, and it appears to be the same when it's not. I remember I've not included food prices or nothing yet. And then maintenance. Whether you live in a house or not, you're still gonna have maintenance problems too, maintenance things too. Like your vehicle breaks down, you're gonna have maintenance for that. What happens if your van breaks down or your RV breaks down? And you drop it off. The mechanic tells you, sir or miss, we're gonna drop your vehicle off for at least 3-4 days. Hold on, scrap it right there. For 3-4 days. Let's cross the road quick. 3-4 days. 3 or 4, I was saying, I'm getting distracted. 3 or 4 days. Now you got to rent a hotel or a motel because you don't have a base of any kind. Remember, bear in mind, my base, I'm paying $500 a month for my base versus what I used to pay $13.50 a month plus gas and electric bill, which you have to pay yourself because landlords are making you pay for your gas and electric yourself as well. Making your gas and electric for yourself, which is another $200 a month. So technically I was paying $1,500. Pay $1,500. So in my case, I do save the money. I save a lot of money. But back to what I was saying earlier, your vehicle breaks down, your van or your RV breaks down. The mechanic tells you we've got to keep the vehicle. We've got to keep the vehicle for 3 days. Now you got to rent a motel. And this is people who have no friends. If you have a friend, you can go to your friend's house and do it for free. And then you still save money then, okay. But suppose you have no friends or no one to hang out with. You're going to pay $100 a night for that motel. 3 nights, that's $300 right there. That's $200 less than I pay a month for my studio. Repeat that again. That's $200 less a month that I pay for my studio a month. You're paying $300 3 nights in 1 week. Imagine you were paying 7 days a week. That's $700 a week. 7, 14, 20, whoa, $2,800 a month. That's even more than rent. That's even more than rent, for crying out fucking loud. In that case now, it looks like it's not as cheap. But then again, that's because you got a bad RV or a bad van that keeps breaking down, which is why it's good. That's where DIY comes in, where you can maintain your vehicle yourself. So the final answer. Let's get to the point of origin here. So let's keep it real. So is it cheaper to live out to do alternative living, living out your van or RV, compared to living in a regular apartment or a house? The answer is it depends. So there's no yes or no answer. Yes, it is, and no, it ain't. For me, it is. And I have a base. I don't even live out my van full time. I have a base as well. So I have two things. I have best of both worlds, and it's still cheaper than that one apartment I used to have. So yes, for me it is. It's great as hell. But you got people live out their vans, even at their vans, just at their vans, not RVs, at their vans. And they can't even afford gas. But then again, those people, if you live in van life and you can't afford gas, you obviously got no money in the first place. So you're probably poor as hell. So if that's expensive for you, you probably got no money, and you're probably doing this for the necessity of it. Me, I'm doing it for both. I do it because it's a cheap way to live, and I'm doing it for necessity in the sense that I save a lot of money. And to go back into paying rent in a regular apartment, never. I'll never ever do that again. Paying regular rent is gone. I'll never pay regular rent again. Those days are over. At some point, if I don't get my piece of land, I may live out my van full time. And I wouldn't mind that. It doesn't bother me either way. I've downsized once, and I can downsize it even more when the time comes. So that's about the end of the video. My hands are getting cold holding this camera, so I'm about to shut this off. Anyway, guys, keep it nice, keep it sweet, and keep it real. If you like the video, like and subscribe if you like it. If you don't, you don't have to. These videos are, like I said time and time again, are all DIY videos. They're not professionally done. I don't use GoPro and fancy cameras and fancy laptops and spend hours to edit. I don't do that bullshit. My videos are made straight and raw. Some people like it, some people, Scarpunk's not professional. Don't give a fuck. Don't like it, don't subscribe to it. It's your choice. Anyway, for those who love it, subscribe. For those don't, go somewhere else. Don't care. But anyway, that's my take on living alternatively versus living in a regular house or an apartment. It is cheaper, and it don't have to be, depending on the individual. It depends on the individual and how you do it. But if you like what you do, if you love what you do, it shouldn't bother you anyway. I love what I do. Even though I only do it part-time, I still live cheaper than I used to in my regular life. Even though my job is brick and mortar work, I still live alternatively and still live good. So I can't complain. My life is great. It's much better than it was before when I was paying high rent. But that's my take on it anyway. That's just my opinion, my take. So it can be cheaper, but it depends on how you do it. That's the answer. With that, I'm out. Keep it nice, keep it sweet, and keep it real. And thanks for watching. If you watch it all the way to the end, it's 12 minutes, well, 30 minutes now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to ring the bell and you'll be notified when a new DIY video will come right out. Okay? I'm out. Peace.